Hello and welcome everyone to episode 15 of the city Skylines with your trusty mayor, Ironrifle. Hello guys and welcome, and as the reminder for all of you that might be new to the channel, I would like to invite you all to go and hit the subscribe button to help me out growing, well, my little thing that I do have on the YouTube here. But let's get to the point, and let's get to our city, and let's do see how it is developing. I was installing some of the modded some mods for the game, like the new buildings, new stuff, and I must say I am pretty happy with it right now. So I do hope most of it will be available right now, or will be created right now. There is no new things for the industry. I did install a couple of the new things, some new buildings for the zoning and for the offices, like we do have over here, the nice office zone over here. So I do hope to see new buildings just pop up in the near future, or I should say nearer future. There are also some new buildings. I believe those are commercial buildings, so that's not exactly what I'm looking for. And could I find those buildings? Are they in the game, or they need to just develop yet again? Maybe, I don't know. I hope not, because they were kind of cool. Although our city is growing. I do kind of see a couple of the buildings I did get from the Steam Workshop. So yeah, the company, that's the one of the buildings I downloaded. That's the second one over here. I'm sorry for all the camera action. Over to the loose camera action, I should say. So this building is downloaded from the Steam, the official Steam site for the game, the official workshop for the game, but I do not see any more. Maybe they will get developed at some point. I truly don't know. So as always, at the beginning of each video, let's do look on our services we do have. So electricity, it seems to be fine right now, and I don't kind of feel the need to plop in the solar power plant kind of yet, but we might do it in the near future, because right now we do have like what, 180 megawatts of free power. So yeah, the electricity is not that needed. Water, I would say we are also good. We are also kind of good. With the sewage, not so much. We are getting this down, but well, it still is okay in my opinion. In my book, that's a good thing right now. What about garbage incineration status? We are still over the limit. We are still in the green, so that's good. That's very good. How's our health services? Last time I did check, it was average health was around 75%. So those new hospitals that I will place, one over here, one over there, and those couple of clinics that we do have, and I kind of think I will need to exchange the clinics for hospitals pretty soon. Will I be able to put the crematorium somewhere close here? Oh, this would be a good spot for it. Like a very good spot for it, actually. You know what? Just maybe one more near the cemetery, maybe. Because we do not have anything like that. Well, and this sort of service covering this part of our city. So yeah, let's kind of go and do that, and let me just again take a quick look on the health status, because some of those guys over here are not getting their treatment, which is kind of worrying. And well, I would say those guys over here They do kind of suffer, but well, the closest I could get it would be next to the cemetery, and I don't know if that will be a greatest idea, putting the hospital right next to the cemetery. It might be a bit more suggestive, I should say. But well, you know what the hell, let's deplop it, and let's get rid of that, and let me just put the quick zone in here for the residential. So that's health covered, and I do hope we will have the better coverage right now. So let's look on the fire coverage. Fire is, well, right now the industrial zone is lacking the fire department, and I really should put some of them in place over here. Actually, I should place as much of them as I can. So I do kind of think that 3 fire departments should be more than okay, and that should, well, enable those guys of getting things done, or getting the upgrades they need. Also, why do I kind of see the traffic over here? You know what, let me try to upgrade it to the one-way street. Is it upgraded? Okay. I do see my mistake. Okay, so let me just take a bit of a look over here. How's everything is doing? Yeah, because most of the, well, it was one way, I believe, and they're still getting trouble. They're still having problems and getting over here, which is kind of worrying. Just a tiny little bit worrying. How's our trains are doing? They are doing fine. I don't see any holdups anywhere. And just a tiny little bit over here, but it's nothing major. It's nothing to worry about over here. By moving the industry to this side, I do believe we did manage to avoid some major problems over here. Okay, so what's next? What's next? Because I get a bit of hold up with the fire and everything. As always, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted way too easily. I need to work on that. So maybe we will put another fire station. How far away it is? Well, it is kind of far away. So yeah, let's develop it over here, just to increase the happiness and, well, decrease the hazard of fire in our city. It is right now 38%, so it should go down. Now, police. I was kind of thinking if I should put the police station like right over here, and maybe reroute some of this traffic to over here, just for the tower here to have its own dedicated police station. Our news tower, or TV tower, or radio tower, or whatever. I was kind of thinking about that, but well, I do like the layout of this roundabout, or this connection with the train connection over here. I do kind of like it. Must say I like it. So crime is 5%, which is very good in my opinion. Like 5-6% is nothing too crazy. But the elementary schools, the education capacity for 800. And we do have way over that, so we will need a second school, and I will put it over here. And I do know that they will not have the greatest view, because, well, all of that will be at some point taken by the city, or, well, expanded to the city. And you guys over here are lacking school also, so you will get a school. And yeah, those are a couple of the buildings I did create. Well, I did download. I did create. Yeah, take credit for something you didn't do. Those are buildings I did download from the workshop. And right now, I do kind of realize that those buildings on the slope here might not have the greatest view whenever this will be built. Well, at least in that direction of the, well, to the bridge, to the big bridge. But I kind of think that in general they will be doing quite fine. Oh yeah, that's the sort of the apartment I wouldn't like to live in. It's probably quite huge, and well, overlooking the football field, which is the prime spot if there is any football event in the city. But well, what the hell? It's like goddamn small. So yeah, let's again do check on the education. And I kind of feel that with the 2 additional large elementary schools, we will be okay. How about our high school? Yeah, the high school is also lacking just a tiny little bit. So you know what? Because this will be all the living district, I kind of thinking I will put the school in here and the university. I think we are fine with the university. Yeah, especially with the train station being so nearby. I kind of think that those guys will do just fine. Oh, and that would be another building I downloaded. Wow. They will soon overcome the central city. Central city. Another unmeaningful reference. Sorry for that. If anyone, do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so we do have quite a good connection over here. Well, I will wait with the ferry terminal as well, because first of all, we don't have 36,000 of population. But one of you guys did ask me about the plane connection, and yes, I will be making the airport, but I don't know where I want to put it. Right now, I am undecided. One of my ideas would to just get it over here, this sort of the island thingy. But then I did thought, well, it will be turned at some point into the industry zone. So I really don't want to put too many stuff over here. My second thought was maybe over here, just at the very edge of our little, I should say island. But it's, yeah, our little island over here. And I was thinking about putting the airport over here. And just expand the city towards this way a bit. Just making one street over here that will basically separate the industry district that will be over here from all the living district that will be over here, the living and the commercial, of course. So, yeah, I also downloaded some of the new parks. Because, well, I do believe that my parks are sucks. Well, they do suck. So I did download it, the 4x4 City Plaza. That's one of it. I do wonder if there is a second. No, that's just the ploppables. Are they somewhere in here? Yeah, that's the another park I did download. It's also 4x4, which is very, very good in my opinion. Where it's a luxury plaza. So maybe I could, just maybe, I could exchange some of those parks with the luxury plazas. Yeah, because my parks do kinda sucks. So yeah, let's go with the luxury plaza. And it do kinda look luxury. Okay, what the hell is that? That's still the industry buildings. Okay, come on, zoning. No, I don't want any industry over here. Any whatsoever. Oh yeah, those buildings has just started to come. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. I do wish those guys would be moving a bit faster with the leveling up and just overcoming those guys over here. Because it does start to look kind of city. I wanted this to be the high rise of the city. And maybe, yeah, This should be the main high-rise of the city, I should say, and this over here should be like the second high-rise district, if that makes any sense. Although right now we do kind of need more residential zones, so let me just plop a couple of them. Just a tiny little bit, just to fulfill the current demand. And I could really use the marquee tool for that. Because we do also have some demand for commercial buildings. And I kinda hate when the game does it to me, when I do want to destroy some part of the city, and it is still insisting it will be putting some of the old zones in place. And we should be okay now. We should be okay. So yeah, our Highland Park is kinda expanding right now, so I like it. I must say I like it. We do have established, we did establish all the connections we needed in here. So we do have trains, we do have metro, and I must say quite an interesting layout over here with the direct connection to the highway, which is also the bonus for living here. Although not so much if you do consider that you're living next to the power plants and the recycling center or the incineration plants. But very soon I will move those guys. Probably somewhere over here, just at the edge of the map, so they will not be here. And I just might put the solar power plants over here. And yeah, I do know that my initial plan wasn't like that, but right now, well, everything is subject for change. Everything could change. In the instant, I should say, in the instant. So yeah, we do kind of need more residential zones. But I want those guys to just settle in and, well, basically grow a bit. Just a tiny little bit, but I might go and extend the living quarters up to over here, just to tiny boost up the land value. Because right now we do need to, well, extend the land value over here, and I do believe this park will help with that greatly. Also, could I give you some other policies that I do think are worthy of taking? Could you give some tax relief? For offices, for example. That should stimulate the growth of the city. Big business benefactor, high density, commercial buildings are doubling their sales. Well, we should see. Because we do kind of have a couple of the industrial building, well, commercial buildings. And I must say I am renewing, yeah. I do love the aesthetics of the game, and I do know that I did say it way too many times before, but I do love the aesthetics of the game. And whenever I'm adding the new content from the Steam Workshop to my game, to my experience of the city Skylines, I just basically think that the game is just getting better with each and every single building that I add to the game, and every single little thing I add to the game, like the parks, like the housing, like everything that is between me and the new city and the new buildings. I do feel that this game is just amazing. It's just simply amazing. And quite frankly, I do miss out on the fact that I haven't been playing it for, well, I would say quite a long time. Because from after the release, I was playing it on the live streams for a couple of days. It was the initial thing, I don't know, initial liking of the game, initial thing for the game. But after that, I did settle down. I did take a step back and just look at the game and just think about everything. And I did say to myself, well, they did bring on all the promises. They did everything as it should be done, in my opinion. So why the hell I am not playing the game? And yeah, I did get back to the YouTube. I did started posting the videos, and the first one was of course the Prison Architect, but then after that I did thought, well, why not to expand to some other games that I do like. And the City Skylines was on my list, and I was just thinking, well, maybe I will go for City Skylines. Let me just check. And after that I did open the Steam Workshop, and after I see how much content there is for City Skylines to make your cities unique, truly unique, that my main complaint on my previous Let's Play of the City Skylines, my first Let's Play of the City Skylines, was that there are too many same-looking buildings, and it was just the maybe not the game-breaking thing for me, but it was kind of frustrating just a tiny little bit to see those the same building over and over and over again. But right now, it's not true. It's absolutely not true. There is so many different buildings. Like if I do look over here, that's the perfect example of way new buildings that are introduced to the game. Oh, one of them is on fire apparently. Okay, don't burn down. Help is coming. So for me, it's like now the game truly look amazing. Truly, you have the thing to go for. And I did just realize that we just might tiny little bit overstep the duration of the video. So guys, again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This big red button beneath the video is just for you guys to go and subscribe. Also, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, leave me a comment saying what you like about the city, what you don't like about the city, what ideas do you have about the city. Like the last comment I did receive was about, well, last comment I did receive, probably there might be more whenever you will see this video. But the last comment was about the airport, and I did answer that question previously. But if you do have any more questions about if I want to put something, or if you do have any ideas or any cool mods that I could use in the playthrough, let me know in the comments. I would truly appreciate it. By the way, I do read all of the comments, and I do try to respond to all of them, if of course the comment allows for the response. But guys, that would be it for today. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I do hope to see you all next time. But until then, Iron Rifle out.